Okay, guys, let's talk about these questions that so many people have been asking me. Um, the questions, I will just be answering them. Some people have asked me a couple of questions um, about the Netherlands, and I'm going to answer them here. So I'm going to answer them here, and there are a total of 2, 4, 6 questions. So please listen well. So in case you want to come to the Netherlands to study, you should know everything you have to do and possibly advise somebody as well. So the first question goes as thus: who applies for your visa? Now, the visa application for the Netherlands is quite different. It's not the same like in other countries in Europe. So you should put this into consideration. Now, how does it work? When you get admission to a school in the Netherlands, in this country, the school will ask you to pay some money into their account. Right, I think there are just few schools you can pay. I'm not quite certain because I saw one school but I didn't check detailedly since they never had a program for me when I was doing my application way far back, right? So what happens in this country is, you when you get admissions, the school will give you an account. You put the money inside, okay? Then when you put the money inside, the school will send some documents to you to sign, then upload back to the portal, which is the study link portal. Now when you upload, the school will now be the one to apply for your visa. I hope you understand. So this is basically how it works in the Netherlands. Now remember, the amount you are transferring to the school has to be as follows: your tuition fee for 1 year if you are coming for September, and your tuition fee for half a year if you are coming for February intake. 2, your visa application fee. It is usually around 228 euros, except that things are going to change next year. 3, your insurance fee. For my university, they said my insurance fee was 700 euros. I do not know if it's the same in every other city like maybe Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Okay, but my university said my insurance is 700 euros, which I paid. Then the next fee you have to pay is, I talked about visa application fee. Did I mention that? No. So the next is visa application fee, which you also need to add to that money. I hope you understand. Visa application fee is 228 euros. For the Dutch embassy is 228 euros. Now you are giving that money all inclusive, right, to the your university. Then they will now pay to the Dutch government. I hope you understand. Now what happens when you are going for visa application is that there is a form called MVV form. When you print that form and take it to the embassy, upon filling, like filling before you submit it, there is a place on the form they will ask you, are you the one paying your visa fee or your university? Then you will indicate now your university, because you gave them the money already and they will pay to the Dutch government because they are applying for your visa to the Dutch government. Then when the Dutch government approve it, they will now send approval letter back to your university. Then your university will now send to you. You book an appointment and go to the embassy. I hope it's understood. So it is your university who is going to apply for your visa. In other words, it is your sponsor, because it is your school is bringing you into the Netherlands as they are sponsoring you. So you need to give them the money to apply for you, not you. It's the same thing for those skilled professionals who are moving into this country. When they find a job, I don't know how it's done. It is the company that applies for their visa. I hope you understand. Now, moving further, another question was like, Milton, are there scholarships? I want to study PhD. Is it free? Yes, there are scholarships like the Orange Scholarship, the KML Scholarship. I think something like that. If you check the university's website and go to the scholarship section, you are going to find all these details I'm giving to you now. So please check them out, and of course, make sure you check detailedly. And if you are looking for scholarships, make sure you start checking from now till the end of December, because I remember when I was doing my application, I was actually checking the scholarships in every school, and I realized that their closing date had passed in January, and I was checking that was in May. Do you understand? So please put this into consideration. Then another thing you should know is if you want to do a PhD in the Netherlands, you need to start reaching out to the supervisors, potential supervisors in various universities that offer your program you want to study. So put this into consideration as well. Then only you can find your PhD scholarship, and there is a procedure for that. Everything is going to be on the school website. So check it slowly to actually understand. Okay. Then some other people were asking me which is the website to do the application. We do not know. The website to do application in the Netherlands, to study in the Netherlands, is studyinthenetherlands.nl. Now, when you check it, you are going to realize that it is written in yellow on Google. Okay, so check it very well. I mentioned that in my previous videos, so you can check all those videos, and of course they can guide you more. When you go to that website, everything is there, all the schools, all the cities, all the scholarships, everything. So please verify. Now, for the tuition fee and the visa cost, I explained already in the other part, where I said it is your sponsor who is going to do your visa application, right? So you now understand what to do. Let's talk about those who are asking, Milton, I have HND, can I study in the Netherlands? Another one said, Milton, can HND student study? HND was 4 years, and now I don't have PGD. Okay, now in this country called the Netherlands, if you look at most universities' website, at least 99% of them do not accept HND for masters. What they basically know is a bachelor's degree, maybe arts, science, social science, or engineering, bachelor's of any. They want but a bachelor's degree, not an HND. I don't know if there are schools that accept HND here, but all the schools I was checking, they were putting emphasis on degree. It doesn't matter. Some programs will even tell you that if you did a bachelor's in maybe economics, it doesn't matter if you want to do a bachelor's in hospitality. Some schools will tell you like that. They will just tell you, if you want to apply, make sure you have at least a bachelor's degree in order to apply. So please put all these things into consideration. Okay, so HND students, you need to think about it, because I think it's going to be difficult for you to study a master's program in the Netherlands with your HND. On the other hand, I didn't say not every country accepts it. Some schools in the US can accept it. You can decide to do West evaluation to increase your acceptance. Okay, if you do West evaluation, it's possible to study even a PhD with your HND, but they have to evaluate to see if it's up to the standard. I hope you understand. So please put all these things into consideration, because they are so important for you to know before you start coming here. There are many schools in the Netherlands, so take your time and go through the school website properly, so you actually understand what is going to happen. Now, to those who are asking if they can work in the Netherlands, yes, there is part-time jobs here. Students can work 16 hours a week, okay, and they will be able to pay you from 12.5, 13, 14, 15, even 16 euros per hour. It depends on the job type, but the government know of 12.98 cents. I can't remember, because here they pay according to age. Those who are below 19, they have their pay less. Then those who are above 19, they have a higher pay per hour. Okay, so that is something you should put into consideration. Then to those who are equally asking if they can stay back, yes, there is a stay back visa. After you finish your program, you will apply for it. They call it orientation year visa. Canada call theirs post-graduation work permit, but in the Netherlands they call it orientation year visa. If you want to read more about this, go to the Dutch immigration website. They call it IND. That is where you are going to see all these details, and make sure you go slowly to actually understand the concepts and everything that you need to put into consideration. Now, my last advice goes to those who are struggling financially and who want to apply to study abroad. If you lack financial assistance, like you don't have the money but you want to study abroad, you need to make sure you have people who can recommend you. Then you apply for scholarships. I hope you understand. Then on the side of the scholarship, understand that scholarship is not given to those who had first class with maybe their transcript, right? Scholarship is given to people who are motivated, who are ready to work, because somebody can score a first class whereas the person didn't study in school. Is very possible, and I've seen scenarios like that, right? So please put all these things, and remember, winning a scholarship is a whole lot of work. There are so many things involved: CV, motivation letters, statement, cover letters, and everything. So put these things into consideration. This is for those who are asking questions about moving to the Netherlands. In case you have a question, please drop it down in the comment section. Do not feel reluctant. If I see, I will respond. I'm so busy, but I will always come back. Now, if it's very urgent, book a call. Where do you book the call? From the video description box below. When you book, don't worry, I'm going to see it and I will revert back to you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do not forget to share the video and also subscribe to the channel. Till we meet again in another one. Bye.